What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video of Lambo's Masterclass, and today our first opponent will be Buanan, which I think is a Cannonrusher. So I'm gonna try to show you guys an idiot-proof way of defending Cannonrushes if you know your opponent is doing a Cannonrush. Because I've seen people ask me what the exact counter is, and if you just 12 pull, you force them into a macro, but you're not even ahead usually, so it's not quite what I would suggest. Instead, we're gonna go for a pull first, 17 pull here. As well as a drone scout to the other side of the map. And then we'll just proxy hatch him. So then in that case he has nothing to...
Our drones are under attack. We require more minerals.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna trick him here a little bit. This is how you always get it down, if they just follow you around.
We require more minerals.
Make sure to always build drones, and eventually we'll make a roach horn.
We require more minerals.
This timing of the roach horn is a little late.
We require more minerals. We require more
Next to
minerals.
cannon. Alright. I think I should have stopped maybe one drone early. To get a doubler so I can instantly start a new queen. That's a mistake from me. I think that one should have been a tumor. But as I said, it's idiot proof, which means if I make these mistakes, it should still work.
We require more minerals.
Make a roach here,
We
make
require
one more overlord here.
minerals. We require more minerals. We must place that. We require more.
You don't actually need
minerals.
the inject, you just need
require
constant
more
roach production and queen
minerals.
production.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
So no injects on this side really necessary.
We require more minerals.
Yes, some shield batteries here already.
More Vespi. We require more minerals.
You don't really want to trade too much here, because this is not entirely free trading. Make one more overlord over on this side. Oh, cannot afford to lose this.
We require more Vespine gas.
Now we'll just make a bunch of zerglings and we eventually will break out, because now we have enough to out DPS,
We require
or we should
more
have enough
minerals.
units at
We
least to out
require
DPS
more
his
Vespine gas.
stuff, so now we can break it. We have enough Ravagers. Out DPS shield battery healing is what I wanted to say.
require more Vespine.
Focusing on not exactly fucking up too much. Okay, he recalls. Just, I mean, it's the expected outcome. You will always break your opponent there.
Place that on creep.
Now we will start injecting and playing the game properly. Then he'll probably go one base play. And then we won because our opponent committed most of his resources on our side of the map into buildings and structures. So we should just be fine. We barely got up there. But that was a bad fight for us. I'll make a few drones here. We can even make a safety spore if you think it could be DTs. We obviously know he doesn't have anything on the map yet. So the DTs we would see from far away.
Spawn more overlords.
Make a couple more roaches because we have extra gas, and now we're just messing links off of 2 hatcheries and we should be fine. So the question is, does he already have Blink? Probably not. Blink is a very long upgrade. We make a spore here. Oops.
Our forces are under attack.
If he had Blink, I don't think he would have been kited there, to be honest. Make a couple extra workers. We're just playing it super safe.
A creep tumor is under attack. Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
And that should be the game.
Mineral field. Not enough energy.
I think this in-game sounds are a little bit too loud here, so I lowered them a bit. One thing, so we made a bunch of mistakes here, but it doesn't really matter because you have a lot of room for errors against this. If you know your opponent is a Cannonrusher ahead of time. Also, if they end up not Cannonrushing and you play pool first with just a proxy hatch, you just macro behind it, get a hatch in your own natural, you're completely fine. Chances are they don't know the correct response, so you'll just be ahead. If you, for example, go pool first, hatch, and they make cannons here on their side just to defend, you're already ahead. But what I wanted to explain real quick is that usually you're supposed to not get any injects here, and then make... You want to make one roach on the other side. I think you can even morph this into a Ravager, it doesn't really matter. Against his response, having the Ravager on the other side would be better, because I can't really do anything on this side. So on this side, maybe I would have been able to kill the pylon in time. Probably not, though. At home, you want to make 6, 7 roaches, and the moment you hit 5 Ravagers and 2 transfuses, you go down. So after the first 8 roaches or so that you make, you just make slow Zerglings, and you start busting out of your base, and your opponent should not have enough units to defend this here, unless he doesn't have anything at home, but then you can kill him on this side, right? But we saw he even made a Stalker here. We saw the cannon on this side, so he was pretty safe. Let's get into the next game. Right, our second game today is going to be against Harmstem, so my teammate. It'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. He's streaming right now, I think, so he's probably also commenting a little bit. So we're on even grounds here. We're playing on Hecate. This is a map that is not good for Zerg. The only good thing that can sometimes be good for circuits that it's short, but it is very easy to set up properly defensively here. Or Protoss, which is usually anybody but Cyril, and even Cyril tries to carry Protoss usually, so any map where you can easily wall and be safe with said wall is good for Protoss usually.
We require more minerals.
He did not block us, that's nice.
Minerals. We require more minerals.
We're gonna expand here, and then depending on if we get blocked or not, we take a different forward base. Because depending if you get blocked or not, you have creep faster at different locations. So if I take this as a third base, right? And let's say I would have gotten blocked, I have creep here way sooner than here. But since we didn't get blocked, I will have creep here sooner than on this side. So you expand according to where your creep is. Usually, also depends a bit what you're playing against and what your opponent is playing. Sometimes it can even deviate just because of where the oracles are at the current timing. If you get away with the hitting an earlier hatchery against if you think it's Blinkstalker, then you can just get it on the side where the oracles are not active at that current time. He went for a no scout, so being very greedy. We'll go 0 lane here. Going to match this greed a little bit. He did start Warp Gate right away. He cancelled it right away, so it's Stargate. Let's see if there's a second Chrono Boost. There is. So we'll get one pair of links at the very least right away. Against double Chrono, what you want to do is you get an extra queen in the main base, so the queen from your main base can go to the natural. You want to get that a little earlier than usual, so you can... So it spawns in time for the double Depth Shade. Losing that tumor is not good. That was overall quite bad for us. I will finish this war. I will not get this one.
We require more minerals.
In this case, I think we'll take a different third base, actually. Because of how little creep we have on this side.
Our drones are under attack. Our drones are under attack.
Never mind, all of his oracles are on this side, which means we'll take an early third here. It's just an in-the-moment decision. Deviate from the original plan, basically.
We must place that on creep.
Just trying to manage this mess of an early game. Trying to salvage it, so I'm a little more quiet than usual.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals.
That should have never been a good fight for him. But our +1 wasn't then. I thought it was.
Mutation.
Oh, that's really rough for us. That was a game-losing mistake from him, I think, to blink there. But our +1 was just later than it was supposed to be. So it ended up actually working out, which is just the saddest ever. When a mistake ends up working in favor of the person that makes the mistake. Because of another mistake that you made.
Forces is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our drones are under attack. Our forces are under attack. We
That was not a good thing. I think. Oh, never mind. Oh, that already. Don't say that here.
we require our forces are under attack.
We lost that game because of the bad link fight we took.
Our forces are
We would have just had more links now. And probably have won the game there. Because he was committed to blink in now with his stalkers, which obviously was not what he
metamorphosis.
wanted to have happen there.
We require mutation. Copy. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
Oh, I don't have a... I thought I had a bling list as well.
Must place that on creep.
Oh, I didn't even start plus 2. Okay, this is a disaster of a game.
Forces are under attack.
Let's have a look here. So, the early game was bad because I didn't start my 3rd and 4th pair of links early enough. So I lost a lot of mining time and didn't kill both adepts right away. So we were behind ever since then. But it's salvageable because I guessed correctly. I guessed that he was going for blink pressure, so I went for +1 melee. And then he super overextended because some of my queens were caught out, which is not an issue because he just has 8 stalkers here. But I took this fight thinking that I had +1 melee, which I did not, so I should have just backed off a little bit. Since you can't blink from here to here. Wait for my +1 to finish, then engage, and then all the stalkers die. The game instantly flips in our favor, we're already ahead in workers. Instead, this fight was atrocious, so we ended up losing the game instead. Lose a lot of MMR for it, which this was not the cleanest game, so it's understandable. Let's get into the next one, see if that one goes any better. Alright, our next match is against Rainer, I suppose, ZvZ.
We require more minerals.
On Alcyone. On Alcyone, you can't play gold base, but I think gold base is very gambly to play, because you have to kind of guess what your opponent is doing. So on this is not really that random of a map, even though it does have a gold base. Usually gold base maps are always peak randomness in ZvZ. So not the case here. Most of the time just both players take a blue base. Unless you're playing against someone that you think is better than yourself, then you can start with a gold base. Or if you have something specific prepared where you think you know what your opponent's gonna do.
Minerals. We require more minerals.
I'm gonna go here as well with a second
We
overlord.
require more minerals.
I'll just open armor for now. Oh, my hotkeys are not
We
correctly set up.
require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Change that after the game.
We require more minerals.
I meant to make a little pair of links here. From the net 20 over from the base. It's not exactly the
We
biggest deal
require
in the
more
world though.
Vespene gas.
Okay, so our opponent actually did go for a gold base first. And we're gonna be the ones to try and punish it.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
I don't think this is exactly the correct builder. I made a guide on this builder that I'm trying to do here. I haven't played it in a while though, so I don't think what I'm doing is entirely correct.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. 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 Spawn more overlords. We require more minerals. We require more Vespene gas. We require more minerals. Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. Not enough energy. Metamorphosis complete. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Complete.
Yeah, not even close. It's not possible to be safe against everything if you take this gold base. It's too far away. You need a baiting nest in order to be safe against a Ling Baneodon. If you make the baiting nest, you're not safe against this. It's a bad gamble, I think, to take a gold base on this map. Because even if you take the baiting nest, you can still die against a Ling Baneodon. Even if you skip the baiting nest, you can still die against random 2 base stuff. It is a losing mind game, I believe, for the gold base player. He didn't even overly defend. Like if I end up getting up the Banings here and I Ling Baneodon, there's a good chance he still just dies. But yeah, it's just it's super rough because these bases are super far apart. So if he defends this against a roach attack as well, It takes him a long time to get here with the roaches. How many drones did he make? 45. But this was not even close. Like, he could have made less and he probably still would have died. The moment you make a big mess, I think it becomes hard. Because you will always have no roach speed against roach speed, and you can go from... You can pick your fight. He needs to have enough units in front of his base in order to win this type of game. So G was called. And we make back some of the MMR that we lost against Harmstem. Because it is a MMR Zerg player. So overall, this session was a lot of early game crap. Not the cleanest, not the worst. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. For one, how you react to gold based on Alcyone. Because this is one of the ways you can do it. The second way would be to just link Banolin. How to play against a Cannonrush if you know it's a Cannonrush. And how not to play an early game against Protoss. So I hope with those things in mind, you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you thought. Let me know how the sound levels sound to you guys, because I experimented a little bit here. I think in the first game, my in-game sound was too loud. For me, the music is just way too loud as well. The entire time. It's very stressful to have the StarCraft music for me. So yeah. Still experimenting with a bunch of stuff, so let me know in the comments if you liked it or not. And see you guys next time. Bye bye.